Okay, guys, welcome back to Screwless Homestead Gardening Edition for today. Last year I ran out of space in my garden to grow. So I ended up tilling up 2 rows up top of it as a overflow garden. But it turned out to be a pretty good area for a little garden, especially for cold crops, because it is shaded until about midday, if not a little bit longer. And it lets my cabbage actually get to become a full head of cabbage before it bolts. So I'm going to show it to you. I got to get it cleaned up. I got a wagon full of cabbage that I got to get put in it. So I'm going to flip this camera around and we're going to get to work. Alright guys, here's what I'm talking about. Now my pigs are not too far from my garden, and I'm okay with that. Now, start from about that pole, and it goes down a little bit past those sticks. Now I want to show you, and see, I just got to pull this stuff up and get it done. But I want to show you this. I planted these Brussels sprouts. I'm pretty sure they're Brussels sprouts. I planted these Brussels sprouts last year. Probably May. And for some reason, they overwintered, which they're boating. So I know they're not going to actually make any Brussels sprouts. But I'm going to have to do some research because I may get some seeds from them. I don't know. It looks like... Is that the Brussels sprout forming? Guys, I don't know nothing about it. I've never grown them before. If you got any tips, if I should cut these or whatnot, let me know. I mean, that stalk looks full of them. Little ones just starting. But these little ones right here, they look... I only planted 2 plants out here, so I have no idea. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. I'm going to leave them and see what they do. We got to learn somehow. But now I'm just going to start. I'm going to start pulling all this stuff up. Last year I had peppers growing in this row. And I had tomatoes in this row and some peppers. And right down the center here, there's a gap between my weed fabric. I had pole beans. That's what the poles are for. I had strings and everything tied out through there. But I'm going to start working on this, getting it cleaned up. And I'll bring you back when it's done in just a few minutes. Well guys, we've done the work and we've cleaned it out, and I'll show you the rest of that in just a minute. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing here because I've got the landscape fabric down. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, since I got the landscape fabric down, to be able to amend my soil, because like I told you last year, this beginning of the season, we tested the soil and it was low on nitrogen and phosphorus. That garden down there did okay. But these 2 rows did extremely better. I mean, I had good beans, I had good tomatoes, I had good peppers. Everything up here thrived. And I think the only difference was last year, like I said, I didn't put nothing down there in the big garden. But up here, I had a pet rabbit at the time. She passed this fall, so I don't have the manure that I had last year. So last year, up here, I took in each one of the holes that I planted something in, I put a scoop. I'm sorry, guys, about the sun and the shade and the shadow and of everything. I'm trying. I took a shovel full of rabbit manure and I stuck it in the holes before I planted anything. And I'm thinking that probably is what helped all of this up here do good. That probably helped it. a lot. But real quick, I wanted to show you my cabbage plants. Now, I did not start these from seeds because I didn't have time. I was going on vacation and I didn't want them to get not watered in the greenhouse and stuff. So a lady yesterday posted on Facebook that she had cabbage plants for sale in my area. And I got such a good deal on these. I got 30 cabbage plants for 20 bucks. You can't beat that. So these right here are a Dutch cabbage, I think she said. Yeah, Dutch. And these right here are a flat Dutch. She said that was her first year trying those, so she didn't know much about them. And these over here, no, maybe, I don't know. Okay, now these are a round Dutch. Sorry, guys. This is the regular round Dutch cabbage. These are the flat Dutch cabbage. And these right here are a golden acre cabbage. Just standard early cabbage. So, what my plan is on this one. Let me get the... I don't know. Here, maybe if I go this way. Okay, yeah, that's better. So, my plan now is, since I know I'm deficient on nitrogen and phosphorus, I'm just going to put a little bit of bone meal, a little bit more blood meal, and probably just a tiny bit of an all-purpose fertilizer in there. A granular one. No, it's not granular, but anyway, it's the same stuff I used last week. But I'm just going to, like I said, take a little bit, and I'm not talking much at all, just because I'm just doing it by hole. See? And I'm just putting it down in there. And give me just a minute while I get these other bags opened. I'm sorry, guys. I lost part of my video. I'm not sure what happened. But all I did was put just a little bit of each bone meal and blood meal in the all-purpose fertilizer. And then I started planting them. And then, of course, the wind was pretty bad. And you'll see here in a few minutes that the camera actually falls over. And it records for another 15 minutes without me even realizing that the camera was on the ground. So this video may be a little bit of everywhere, but I hope you get the gist of what I was trying to show you. Okay, guys. We got all the cabbage just about planted. The first 6 in this row are the flat Dutch. Then it goes into the early golden acre or something like that. And then the round Dutch. And then there's 2 over there at the beginning of the golden acre. And then the rest are the round Dutch. I did get my pea trellis put up, and they're going to go in there in the middle. But like everything else, I have to end this project a little early because I've got to go to town. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to end up putting a row cover over this to keep the cabbage moths out of it because they're bad. But I'm going to get these watered, and that'll be it until I get back down here to do the peas, and hopefully I'll get to do them tomorrow. But guys, we got to go to town. Henry, he's planting up the rest of them. I think we got 4 left to go. So, we're going to say our goodbyes now. And if you will, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell so you get all of our updates. And always be respectful, do something nice for someone, and keep on rattling.
Keep rattling on.
Whichever.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.